Hi and welcome to this demonstration of Hands 4K. Now, let's dive into the template. The first things you see when you open the template are these folders. Main Comps contains the compositions you edit and render. Content contains files imported to the project. This is where you should import and organize your footage. Pre-Comps contains elements used throughout the template. You should not need to edit the content of this folder. Let's open the folder Main Comps. The comp named Controls contains many expression controls that you adjust in order to edit colors and effects. We will get back to this later. The comp Insert Logo is where you place your logo. Let's do that now. Double-click to open. Delete the Envato logo and insert your own. Your logo should be transparent and about 4K in resolution, unless it's a vector file. Make sure your logo is centered and scaled properly. If it's a vector logo, remember to check the layer switch continuously rasterize. This keeps your logo sharp and crisp at any scale. Now, let's start edit the template. As you can see, there are 4 pre-made edits. Demo 1 is a 1.5 minute long slideshow-like edit that has 17 media placeholders. Demo 2 is a slideshow edit, about 2 minutes long. This has 42 media placeholders. Ident 1 is a short edit that has 3 media placeholders. Length is about 18 seconds. Ident 2 is a short edit that has 4 media placeholders. Length of this one is about 17 seconds. The included edits are all built with the included modules, located in the Modules folder. Let's open the folder Demo 1. Next, let's open the folder Main. This is the main composition for Demo 1. Double-click the comp Hands_4K_Demo_01. This should be pretty straightforward to edit. Simply open up each of these purple and green layers to edit their contents. The purple comps are your titles. The green comps are your media reveals. Let's open the first purple layer by double-clicking it on the timeline. If changing the text is all you need to do, simply double-click each layer and type in your new text. You can also do any transformation edits to the texts. If you need more text layers, simply select any of these 2 and click Ctrl-D on Windows and Command-D on Mac. Offset the duplicated layer if wanted. By default, the text layers have a tiny tracking animation. If you need to adjust this, click the layer and reveal the effects by pressing E on your keyboard. Open the effect tracking speed. This is set to -15, meaning the layer's anchor point will animate over time -15 pixels per second. Change this number to adjust the speed of the tracking. Give it a positive number to change the direction. Set it to 0 to make the text stand still. The effect color is controlled from the controls composition, which we will go through soon. The overall zoom animation is controlled by a slider on the layer Anim controls. If you want to adjust this, select the layer and press E on your keyboard. Open the effect zoom speed. The slider is set to 10, meaning the scene will scale 10 pixels per second. Change this value to adjust the speed of the zoom effect. To adjust the timing of the out animation, unlock the cyan and orange layers, select them both and slide them on the timeline. For now, we will keep them as they were. If you for any reason need to see every layer inside this composition, click the Shy button. This will reveal all the hidden layers. I will not go deeper into these, but it is important to note that colors and visibility of all these layers are controlled from the controls composition. Let's go back to the main composition. The steps we just covered are all applicable to the purple layers. Let's move on to the green layers. Double-click the layer to open. The only visible layers here are the text layers and the footage layer, which you need to replace with your own media. To replace it, select it, drag new photo on top of it while holding Alt on your keyboard, and let go of your mouse. Scale your footage to fit the mask. This composition also has some hidden layers. To reveal those, click the Shy button. Let's go back to the main composition. Repeat these steps for all the green layers. Let's open the last purple composition, the logo reveal. If you did insert your logo into the Insert Logo composition, it will be visible here. You can do transformation edits to this layer if needed. Now that we are finished with the customizations, let's open the Controls composition. Double-click it in the project window. Here we can see one visible layer, the Controls button. This has all the expression controls we want to edit. We can also see some reference frames in the background. These frames are captured from the Demo 1 comp. If you need to see reference from any other composition, simply drag the comp into this and hide or remove the other ones. Click the Shy button to reveal the reference layers. Now, let's start editing. Click the Layer Controls button and open the Effect Controls window. Here we can see many different expression controls. You can adjust the strength and visibility of many effects and change colors of many elements. Have fun experimenting with these. Next, I will cover how the included modules work. If you want to build your own video, I have included an empty timeline, located in the folder Hands 4K Empty Timeline. Let's open that. Next, we will open the main composition in the main folder. This is a 10-minute long comp with all the same filter and background layers as the other edits, but without modules. This should be a good canvas for your own video. Open the folder Master Modules to reveal all the module compositions. The folder Effects contains many different hand movements that you can use for transitions and stuff. The folder Media contains all the different media reveal modules. The folder Titles, Logos contains all the different title and logo reveals. When you have decided upon which ones you want to use, make sure you duplicate these and move them to the folder Modules in your main compositions folder. You do not have to do this, but if you plan on using the same module more than once, it has to be duplicated. To place your modules into your main composition, simply drag and drop onto the timeline, but make sure they are placed above the background layer. Next, to make them bleed into the video properly, click the Continuously Rasterize switch on the layers. This is very important. Place all your modules into the comp and adjust timing of titles out animation if needed. To adjust the out animation of a hand module, you can actually just keyframe the transformation properties. In the included edits I have done this by animating opacity, position, scale and rotation. This way you can make it seem like the hands move away. And since Continuously Rasterize is checked on for the layers, the comps will not be cropped when you transform them. When you are done placing your modules into the main comp, you might need to trim your main composition. To do this, set your current time indicator to the frame which you want to be the last. Press N on your keyboard. Next, right-click the time ruler and click Trim Comp to Work Area. This comp is now ready to render. You can render with either After Effects or Media Encoder. For this demonstration I will cover rendering a YouTube-ready video. First, open up Adobe Media Encoder. Drag the main composition into Media Encoder and wait for it to load. For the format choose H.264. For the preset, choose YouTube 2160p 4K. Next, lick the output path text and choose where you want the file saved. Finally, click the Start Render button. I really hope this demonstration was helpful, and I wish you good luck with the template.